Deliciously with Ara. Today, gagawa tayo ng restaurant-styled egg fried rice. I'm for sure you like it so much. You love it so much. Di ba mahilig tayo sa mga kanin, and we love fried rice as well. And this one it's a very simple dish, a simple recipe that we need. All we need is our egg, our green onions or leeks, and rice, and that's it. So, super madali lang. So, unang-una, first, we're gonna have to beat our eggs. I have around 4 eggs dahil I have prepared around 2 scoops of 2 servings of rice. So, for around 1 person, dalawang itlog ang aking na ratio. But you can, of course, freely adjust more or less. So, we'll just break our eggs, apat. And mag-add tayo ng konting salt to taste. Just like around siguro mga 2 pinch. And then, isa-scramble ko lang, roughly. So there, isa-set aside ko ang ating na-scrambled na egg. And ngayon, magka-cut tayo ng ating leeks. You know, the health benefits of leeks, especially in our times like this, it's actually very, very good for us. So, we'll need to have around kada person, the perfect ratio is around half a cup. So, 2 katawan na rice ang hinanda ko, so I'll use 1 cup. However, if you want to add more, you can always do so. The more the leeks, the tastier it can be. So, i-chop natin siya ng maliliit. So, there, na-cut ko na yung ating leeks. Medyo maanghang siya sa mata, so just be careful. And then, actually, we're already ready to cook our leeks. So, before I turn on the fire, mag-measure lang ako ng isang baso just to show you how much I'm gonna be using. Pero, again, feel free to adjust. Add more. So, gusto ko siksik. There we go. So, these are around 1 cup. Good for 2 persons. After I turn on the fire, we'll add around 4 tablespoons of oil or just enough to coat all our leeks. So, we can be very generous. Basta wag naman masyado. Para lang mag-coat and evenly. So, just so that in the oil, lalabas yung scent and taste ng ating leeks. And then, isi-stir fry lang natin ng konti. So now, mga after a couple minutes, we can smell the aroma of our leeks, and we can see na medyo nalanta na yung ating leeks dahil sa apoy and oil. We'll pour in our egg. So, itatabi ko lang yung leeks sa tabi, and then our eggs. So, we'll just wait for it a little bit. And then, isi-scramble lang natin siya ng konti. Ngayon, magmukha siyang medyo konti na messy, but that's totally fine. Because it's really the flavor that we're gonna be after. Ngayon, pag medyo na around 80% to 90% na yung ating eggs, this is where the secret flavor comes in. We'll add soy sauce, 2 tablespoons, 1 tablespoon kada serving of rice, but we're not gonna put it on the egg. We're gonna burn our soy sauce because I want to just get the smell of the soy sauce. Yung parang roasted na toyo. So around 2 tablespoons. Ilagay natin siya sa here. Or isaslant ko yung aking pan. 1 more. Gusto ko lang para lumabas yung parang scent niya after na mag-sizzle. Parang matuyo-tuyo siya ng konti on the pan without adding it on our actually egg and leeks. And then hintayin lang natin siya mag-sizzle, and then parang we can see na medyo natutuyo, and then we'll add it on our egg. Parang we feel na medyo burned, but it's totally fine. You'll be surprised sa lasa niya. Now, here, I'll turn off the fire ng konti. I'll bring it near to my chopping board. And then yung kaninang rice na ginamit na I have prepared, this medyo yung parang cold rice, like a leftover rice. Pag medyo mainit yung ating rice, it's better to cool it off first kasi pag newly cooked ng ating rice, and ilalagay natin here, magiging parang soggy siya. So it's better to use cold rice. We'll just add it up here. And then, haluin ko lang siya para mag-blend yung egg mixture tsaka yung ating kanin. So, medyo matigas, but we'll just break it. The reason na why hindi ko siya ginagawa sa fire is because we'll keep on adding oil and magiging parang greasy siya kasi di ba medyo matigas yung rice, it's hard to blend in. But what we want to just do is, we want to just break the rice, coat it evenly with our mixture, and then just later on, fire it up para konti lang yung ating ginagamit na oil but acquiring the perfect taste of it. So, haluin lang natin siya ng haluin hanggang we can see na wala talaga siya makikitang buong white rice. We just see na perfectly coated ang ating kanin with the soy sauce and the egg and the leeks mixture kanina. And medyo mahirap but we can do it. Now, medyo, I think it's okay. But bago natin siya balikan siya sa fire, we'll adjust the flavor of this using our salt. Hindi ito gagamit ng toyo because all I want to just get from the toyo is the burnt smell and the flavor of it. So I'm just gonna use our salt to adjust the flavor. So mga around 2 generous pinches. And then, haluin ko na ng konti. There, and then balik siya sa fire for our final toss. And then lutuin lang natin siya until we can see that our whole rice is perfectly heated up. And ngayon, tikman natin ng konti to see if tama na yung lasa or we want to adjust it. If you think it's too bland, you can add more salt. If you think but I think it's perfectly good for me. Just for the last toss. So there, if we have toasted all our rice enough, we'll turn off the fire. And then, it's already as good as it is, but because we want something Korean, I'm gonna add our sesame oil. So, i-drizzle ko lang siya on top. Just a generous amount, siguro mga 2 large tablespoons. So, there we go, around 2 large tablespoons. And then, haluin ko lang siya, and it's ready to be served. Para mas maganda ang ating pag-plate. And tanggalin ko lang yung ating bowl. There we go. This is our egg fried rice. Very simple but napakasarap. I want kimchi on the side. Just parang pampaboost up lang ng lasa. Let's try. Kimchi and fried rice. Perfect match. Match in heaven.